It's time to face bomb, 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 bomb. The music, can you feel the music? DJ got us going around, around. These adventures. I'm gonna need to be fueled up and ready. It's gonna be a long day. I already know it. We're starting early. It's 9:30. I've gone for my walk. Feel pumped. Tried to get energized. I've got absolutely soaked in the rain. And now I'm going to have some brekkie. I actually am a little bit obsessed with chocolate spreads at the moment. So I have this milk and cookies chocolate spread from M&S, which is delicious. Obviously Nutella. And they've got this new one. You know that honey company called Rouse? They have this one called Choco Bee, which is just honey and cocoa. And they're all good. But I think I'm going to go for cookies and cream. Because, quite frankly, I'm going to need the energy after last time's trauma. Long day it was. It was a long day for little old Grack. So today's video, a year and 2 years ago now, I made a giant bean bag, and it was a process. It was a lot to deal with. It took a lot of love and a lot of labour. And we eventually made it, and it took a lot of cleaning up. I absolutely loved it. It was the comfiest thing I've ever been on. It was delicious. It was wonderful. But basically what happened was I put it against a wall, and apparently you're not supposed to put things up against an external wall. And that wall was on like the outside of the house. And it got black mold all over it. And we're just going to keep it real here. It was disgusting. And it was really sad. We had to get rid of it because it had gotten even into like the sponge. We've dealt with all the black mold, we've dealt with the dampness, we've got it all ventilated, and I've learnt my lesson the hard way. And when I made that video, the amount of comments that I had from people being like, do you know what would have been easier? If you just used a single duvet cover and you opened the bag up in the fabric. So today we're going to be trying that. You guys always come through with the ideas in the comments, and you've never failed me. So I'm really hoping that actually it's not going to be a long day. Last time it literally took me maybe even longer than 24 hours. So today, if we have anything less than 24 hours, I'm going to be happy. We're going to give it a go. We're going to see how long it takes us. So I feel fueled. I feel ready to take on what could potentially be a big old project. But it's lockdown. Got all the time in the world, and I love doing projects like this. And at the moment, Jenna Marbles obviously isn't on YouTube, and I feel like she would normally fill this void, so I have to fill it for myself. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have my brekkie, and then we're gonna get started. Incoming! Right, we have our two big things of stuffing again. I ordered the exact same ones last time off Amazon. I think it was about £35 for both of these, which isn't too bad considering the big bean bags that you can get at like £1 grand. So if this actually works, I'm going to be made up. But I'm testing it so you don't have to, you know. So I'm not going to open them. I made that mistake last time. So we've got those puppies, and I've got two duvet covers, and these were £5 in Asda, so that was quite a little barg. This one opens at the bottom, which is not ideal actually. I wanted it to open along that side because I felt like that would be easier to sort out. Oh no, is that a double duvet? That looks like a big single duvet. This time obviously we don't actually have to make the fabric because we have the fabric here. I'm going to use this one for the under one. I've got a patterned and a non-patterned because I thought the patterned one will help distinguish which one's on the inside, because last time I got confused when sewing because all the fabric was the same. So we're gonna see if this works. Although look, that is the opening and it's poppers, so I'm probably gonna have to stitch over that as well once I put the inserts in. That's not gonna be big enough to put that in. If this works, I'm gonna be absolutely made up, honestly. And you guys, I'm gonna give you snaps. Oh, it's so heavy, and this time I don't have the help of my brother. In my little duvet, if this works, wow. Oh, it actually fits in here. I'm actually worried this isn't going to be enough stuffing. I'm going to put them both in and open them both up. I've not bought enough stuffing. That's the thing. I don't want it to be flimsy. I want it to be taut. I want it to be like two perfect little buns. You know when you can jump on it and be like, poof. Is this a single duvet? Since when was single duvet so big? If I put both duvet covers, otherwise I'm going to have to struggle to put the second one on, aren't I? Did I buy 2 of these? I said repurchase the exact same order as last time. It looks smaller though, I'm panicking. No, I am. I'm gonna lose my job. It feels like I'm dealing with an animal in a zoo. I don't know why, I feel like I'm putting clothes on like a rhino. That's it. Lift, no, it actually feels like I'm putting clothes on a rhino. I don't know how zookeepers do it. Just want to hoik that over it. Did originally want to do it in fur, like I wanted it a nice furry beanbag, but I thought if this works, then I can buy, do you know those teddy duvets that you can get? They're really delicious, and then I can just put it over the top. I definitely should, I think, guys, if you're gonna do this, I think I need a second one of those. This is where the magic happens, all right, people. I've got my big boy scissors, the hench, and we just ping that sucker right open. Oh my gosh, I'm actually, it's bringing me back to a different time. Also, it was boiling hot when I last did this. Heck. Oh my gosh, it's coming out. We're gonna need to take a half-time break. You know when you do something and at the time you just are in panic mode? Last time we got foam Everett. This is so much cleverer. This is so much better. I really hope I bought enough foam. Right, I'm gonna give you a little close up. Right, can you see I'm cutting just a long straight line and the foam is starting to get exposed there. So we're just going to continue. Right, I'm actually also going to cut the other one because I don't want there to be loads of foam whilst I try and do it. It's just a bit, there's like stuff everywhere. I feel like I'm doing some sort of a surgery or something. Oh, should I make a TikTok? The aim is not to get any foam out of the beanbag because last time half of the mission was actually cleaning up the foam. It was so hard to clean up, and I think I broke the Hoover. We don't like to talk about it, but let's just say the Hoover's not been the same ever since. No, do you know what this feels like? It feels like I'm doing a C-section. No, it really does. Not that I've ever done a C-section, but from watching One Born Every Minute, we're really getting somewhere. Hip rotation. How satisfying is that? It's like when you write with biro on a banana. Heck, this is so long, and this is only the little one. Now that one's partially open, I'm going to go back to the big boy. Anyway, what have you been up to in lockdown? How are we doing? Have you had a good day? Are you enjoying yourself? What crafting have you gotten into? What hobbies, hey? This is a lot. I'm starting to get some foamage, and it kind of looks like rainbow drops, you know, the sweets. Oh no, we've got some foam seepage happening. Ah, yeah, that was a good one. Ah! I think my finger is going to be permanently misshapen after this. Right, I think we can unleash the hound. Blue Peter, come for me, bro, because I've got all your crafting capabilities. Any videos you want me to film, any crafting, wizardry, trying things. Why is this so hard to cut? Come on! I'm going to show you what's happening. Right, can you see? So this is the little bag and she's fully open, and that is the big bag. And what I'm going to do, it's so pretty, it's baby blue as well, my favourite colour. We have one out, I repeat. We have one out. Okay, second one, guys. Ah! No. This is what happened last time. Oh my gosh. Before this expands, I'm not going to shake or move it. I'm going to stitch up this first duvet. So no, even if the popper undoes, because what kind of happened last time, there was a few, like I didn't stitch it the best. So it meant that in this, like in between the two duvets, there was a lot of foam that just kind of became undone, and then it felt like really weird and lumpy. So I'm going to stitch along this line before the foam kind of expands, and then that's just going to be like one tight sack, which means you can take this off to wash it more easily. Do you get what I mean? The mistake I also made was I used thread that was the same colour as the duvet, as the fabric last time, whereas now I'm using a bright purple colour so I can actually see where I've stitched. We're learning from so many mistakes, and the good thing is it just goes to show you in life, sometimes you have to make mistakes to be able to learn from them, because if you never make mistakes then you'll never learn and grow. I could technically use a sewing machine, but after nearly breaking the Hoover last time, I do not want to break my mum's sewing machine. I think I don't think I would ever be able to use the electrical equipment in this house ever again, to be honest with you. I can actually feel it growing as I'm sewing, so I'm so glad I didn't shake it. Right, I just need to do a final bit here, and then we can shake it up and see truly how full it is. I've like sewn it both ways, so that bit is done, and now I'm just gonna pop the poppers on this guy. I technically could sew the second duvet up together, but I'm not gonna. I'm really hoping that it's gonna expand, because at the moment there's a lot of saggy duvet, and me don't want the saggy duvet. Are we ready? Oh heck, that was so heavy. This is gonna need some breaking up for sure. Ow! Ah! I think I just like hyperextended my leg. It's not as big as last time. What's happened? I need to check on my Amazon order. Have they sent me the wrong? What if I tie this in a knot? I think it's just because there's so much excess fabric. If I just sewed a line down here, that would be a really good beanbag. Oh yeah! That's comfy! It's nowhere near as big as last time. I don't know what I've done wrong. I'm wondering if the foam's going to expand. Right, I'm going to leave it to expand and we'll come back. And I have to say, there is much less cleaning up from last time. Last time, this was completely covered. We've got a few dregs. So we're going to leave it. Maybe, is it big? I can't work out. I don't know if it's because I'm in a different room. So I was just chilling and then I was like, what are you going to do whilst you wait for your little beanbag to inflate, Grace? What do I know best? Baking. So, we don't have any chocolate chips in the house, which is a rarity because I haven't been to Costco in a while, and I normally get my massive bag of chocolate chips from Costco. And I thought, hey, our old friend Nutella, or maybe even cookies and cream spread, we're going to use these and make a cookie. And not a cookie, we're going to make some muffins. Let's try that. Baking interlude over, and you know what, I really miss the Nutella glasses they used to do. You're actually resting on one right now. Look, these right here, do you see it? They make great drinking glasses, absolutely fantastic. And I feel like they've stopped doing them. Maybe I'm gonna clean this out whilst my muffins are in the oven. I'm gonna open, I got a package. Let's see what it is. Oh, I know what this is. I'm so excited for this. The lovely company called Sloppy Joe Clothing, which actually Princess Diana wore, and she is a style icon forever and everywhere, isn't she? And they said, would I like one of their bits? And they sent me this gorgeous one, and they're like so thick and oversized. Oh my gosh, I love it. How gorgeous. Isn't that cute? I love it. It's such a good quality, oh my gosh. Honestly. Love it. Thank you so much, Sloppy Joe. I don't know what to do now. I'm just waiting. Maybe I'll have lunch. Maybe I'll do a dance. I'm just waiting. I don't want to go up there and look at it and it not be inflated, so I'm giving it its full chance to inflate. The muffins are done, so we're going to check on these little puppies. They look like brownie. Don't they look like brownie? We've done everything we can to kill some time. I think we need to go and check if it's expanded. I really hope it has. Oh, I feel like it has. Hang on. I'm going to put it comparison. Oh my gosh, it's kind of big. Does it look any bigger? Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you know what? I did look back at the footage. I think I must have ordered wrong because I think there were 2 of the big bags. So we're missing half of the bag. But you know what? I actually think this is a much more reasonable size. I say that because I'm just a little bit disappointed that I don't have a gigantic beanbag. So I would recommend either cutting off a little bit of the duvet and stitching it so it's shorter, which means it would be more plump, or just getting extra stuffing and making it so massive, making it like a full-on single bed beanbag. What if we put it this way? Oh wow! We've unearthed a beast here, haven't we? Ready? But the thing is, we don't even need to worry because I can just unstitch my sewing and put it in again. You guys have cracked the code. It's all because of you guys that this has happened. We can wash it more easily because we just take the outer duvet off. You can like size it. Look how big that is. Yeah, baby. For size reference, I am 5 foot. Oh my gosh. This is so comfy. I love it. Put her in this nice little corner with a little fur blanket on. And it is so squishy and comfy, honestly. I think I need a cushion. That'll do nicely. Right there. Honestly, foam is the comfiest thing. Oh, I could be here all day. I got a little herb in my teeth, CEO. I'm getting herbs in my teeth. I love you all loads, and honestly, really recommend making yourself a giant beanbag because it was so much easier. Didn't even take me, heck, it didn't even really take me a morning. It literally took me max an hour, like max an hour. I think I'm onto something.